as the other one. I don't think it's a leaf. I think it's probably a flower. Looks like it's going to reward me for all the feed and all the watering I've been doing, despite the drama of worrying about whether or not the pot is going to survive the winter. So I've got a big massive tree pot upstairs just in case it decides to burst its pot, because I've heard that they do burst out of their pots. Somebody said, is it like the day of the Triffids? But you should see the size of the roots, really. They're like arms. So all for the beauty. Day 3 of observing my Strelitzia bird of paradise opening a flower, even though it's in a pot. See the pot down there? I've got some of those yellow stickers to stop the gnats. Yes, it's opening slowly. It started last Saturday. It is the Friday, so it's still taking a week, but it's opened a little bit. Yes, it's this is 3 days since we last since my last recording, and we can see it's about to open, and it's very different to a traditional, you know, how it normally forms the leaves. You can tell this is definitely going to be a flower. There's this it's a very thick bulbous area, and apparently it's rare that it flowers indoors, so I feel very privileged to see this and to show you all. I reckon it might be ready by the weekend. It's Wednesday. I think another week actually, because it's taking its time. I'm also trying not to water it too much. I'm wondering if it needs water. And here we have another day. It's opened a bit more, and I also suspect we've got another one on the way. I looked up Google. Apparently they flower, Strelitzia flower between April and November, so it's October the 3rd. And yeah, it's kind of just in time. It's a late bloomer. So here we are, another one from the Strelitzia that's about to flower. There we are, nearly open. All it's got to do is, I think, 2 little spikes need to come up. It's nearly open. We'll see the orange flower soon. No sign of the other one. It's still looking like a little bit of a bud form. I'm very proud. This is, yeah, 2012 it last flowered. I think this is the final. It looks magnificent, doesn't it? And yeah, it certainly sets off. The space behind is a lampshade that I made for myself in Designers Guild. I think is it Tulipani, but that beautiful bird of paradise. I feel so lucky to have one flower. Opened. It's just today, because this morning it wasn't like this. It's just flipped open its little orange wings. There you go, my bird of paradise open. Hasn't flowered for 7 years. First flower in 7 years. Very rare apparently to flower indoors from a pot. Very proud. Day 11. It's the 11th of October. And I would say it is fully opened. I think just that other purple. I love that deep purple colour. I wonder why that's why I like purple, but I love that inky purple of the Strelitzia reggiani. I think that's how you pronounce it. Look at that. It's a massive flower. No wonder it takes 10 days. An elephant of all flowers. Look at the size of it. The bud in relation to my hand. It's massive. It was one of Mum's favourite flowers, and I remember the tales that she used to tell whenever she, you know, because she was amazed by this. When she tried to tell us the story, we would never really listen, because she would marvel at the beauty. But I'm now marvelling at the beauty of this flower. It does look like a bird, doesn't it? The bird's wings. When you look, that's where it looks like a bird. Strelitzia reggiani. I think it enjoys the sun. Luckily, I've got lots of bright light. Standing back.